So it seems like the Chicago Sky are currently in the process of trading their only three-point shooter. Their only three-point shooter in Marina Mabrey. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And if you guys agree with me, please leave a like on this video and subscribe. We are trying to hit 23,000 by the end of the day. Like, this is wild. This is a crazy trade. And let's see here. The only way this makes sense. Moriah Jefferson draft assets and another player. The only way this makes sense is if you're getting Dejanay Carrington back because they're not sure that they're going to be able to match her as a restricted free agent. And they want to keep Bree Jones, Alyssa Thomas, and Dwana Bonner, who are all max contract free agents. And they don't think they can afford a max. That's literally the only way this makes sense. Like, genuinely, are the Sky just trying to play this style of basketball? Are they going back to the 1950s where there's no three-point line? Because you've got one player on your team that can shoot the three ball, and it's Marina Mabrey. And also, you've given up your first-round pick this year. Thankfully, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're better than the Wings. But, like, if you had, let's just say you lost a couple of the close games you'd won and the Wings had Satu, and the Wings weren't as bad as people thought, that would let the trade look like a disaster. That trade looked like an absolute disaster. But you can see here, the Sky are close to finalizing a trade that would send guard Marina Mabrey to the Sun. The terms are that's still unclear. They're looking to acquire guard Moriah Jefferson. I don't get this trade. And look, Marina Mabrey she's been a little bit inconsistent, I guess. And they need a point guard, I guess. But she's averaging 2 points a game. She's averaging 2 points a game. Like, is she at least shooting the three ball? I'm not gonna lie, I did not know who she was. I didn't know who she was. She's not young. She's shooting 33% for three on the year on 1 3-point attempt per game and only played in 9 games. What is that? Like, however, in Chicago, Mabrey never grew into the all-star way projected to be. She was like not that far off being an all-star this year. Like, she was the second leading scorer last season. As much as she's been riding a shooting slump, you have to at least guard her. It says the August trade deadline is August 20th, and the Sky could also end up moving. Who's going to ever trade for Dana Evans? Dana Evans sucks. But what is this? Like, I get it. I kind of get it. It's like, what can you... Like, she helps the Sun, I guess. She's going through a bit of a shooting slump, but she's the only player that can shoot the ball on your team. It's genuinely like you've just decided the three-point line doesn't exist. This makes absolutely no sense. I want to see what the comments are on Reddit for this, because this trade, I don't get it. Unless you were somehow getting Carrington out of this, which you're not. Marina and Dejanay in the same team. Yeah, like, how does this help Chicago? I'm not sure how this realistically benefits the Sky. If the draft assets are second round or later, but the Sun are doing well and they're starting 5 and remain second in the league, they do need shooting, but maybe shooting is trending downhill. It's also not an immediate need. Again, you're not getting anything. You're literally giving up. You're giving up Marina Mabrey, who on her day is still really good. Like, she's not a great shooter, but she's their only person that's even a remotely average shooter. Like, all this means is more Dana Evans minutes. I don't think I can handle this. I'm sorry, like, the Sky might go into full tank mode. They don't even own their pick. Why would you go into full tank mode if you don't even own your pick? There is no way that pretending the three-point line doesn't exist is going to make this team better. There is absolutely no way that pretending, unless they've just decided, short shots, short rebounds, and we're going to start catching our own misses. We're going to just start missing. We're going to rely on Kennedy Carter to give us 30 a game. And if she's not giving us 30 a game, we got to hope that one of Angel Reese or Cardoso are getting boards and finishing well. And if not, we're confident enough that even if they're not playing well, Angel Reese and Cardoso can play tennis off the backboard to each other and we can win games. Like, is that going to be their strategy? Where it's like, if Angel Reese, if she's not in a position to score a layup now, because she can't kick the ball to anyone, she'll just chuck it off the backboard as like a pass it off the backboard and hope Cardoso grabs it. And I'm not saying, again, about Angel Reese finishing. She could be just in a position where it's not a shot. Because she can't pass it to anyone because nobody can shoot on the team. What is this? What is this? Like, I cannot believe it. Like, what even good draft capital are you going to get? Unless you can get, like, Liete. Or did they draft Lacan? I want to just... I don't know which French person they drafted last year. Unless you're getting one of them and saying, you know what, this season's a write-off? Because you gave up your first-round pick for Marina Mabrey. Unless, which one did the Sun get? They got Lacan. So they got the better of the two, I guess. They got the one that made the French team, I guess. So maybe they're going to be able to trade for her and pray she comes over. Because I do think, again, she could be a good... Like, either of these guards, it could be fine, I guess. But obviously the Wings have one of them. But, like, you've got Layla Lacan. Like, is Layla Lacan going to be in the trade? Because if she is, cool. Cool. But they've actually just decided the three-point line does not exist. And this is the most weirdest trade I've ever seen. They've gone full-on Detroit Pistons. They have gone full-on Detroit Pistons on this. Again, though, I will say Marina Mabrey and Dejanay Carrington on the one team. Like, I don't know if that works. I really don't know if this works, if that works. Just personality-wise. But, like... That is a mad one. That's all I'm going to say is no one expected that. I don't think anyone expected that. I just need to see, is there any... I'm just looking through Reddit to see, is there any, like, more news on this? Is there any more news? Has someone said anything new for this? Did anyone catch Marina hinting at something in the Sky post-game? I thought it had to do with the three-point contest. Wow. Says every thread, this GM is ridiculous. First, he sat in an open roster spot. Yeah, they have an open roster spot. I forgot about that. They have only got 11 players in their roster. Why are they trading a player when they own... What? I forgot about that completely. I completely forgot about that. This makes sense from the Sky. What? What are they doing? What are they actually doing? But you know what? Angel Reese catching to average 7 offensive rebounds a game. Cardoso would average 6 because unless Kennedy Carter gets hot, like, this team is just going to be chucking bricks. They're going to be chucking bricks the entire game. Like, we're now watching 10% three-point shooter Lindsay Allen shoot threes, and we're going to be watching Dana Evans, who can't shoot either, shoot threes. And yeah, I get it, Marina Mabrey's in a shooting slump, but you had to at least respect her. You had to at least respect Marina Mabrey from three. You don't even have to respect any of them anymore. Sit in the most compact 2-1-2 zone in the history of the sport. Play a guard forward in the middle at the high post, and then just put 2 players down low, and whoever the guard forward is, the high post runs in to get the rebounds, and you just dare everyone else to shoot the ball. That's how you can beat the Sky. Like, they're actually going into tank mode. They're actually going into tank mode. This is mad. This is absolutely mental.